We got ourselves Chicago first up over for the team 1. With that team, we have Word of Death, which is actually, it's kind of insane last duel. Speed returning back, chatting with the boys. We got ourselves Sensei, we got ourselves Alvarez. It looks like maybe Chicago isn't first. Over for the team 2, we got ourselves Ben in the back. We got Seavark. It looks like he's going to be first up. Conjure Refreshments for the boys. We got DJ Flex in the back, ready to go. The Gaga Daga, ready to unleash the Outlaw. And we got us a Scarlet, ready to go on the Fire Mage. Frost Mage. Gonna be Seavark first up versus Word of Death. Got himself in an interrupt that's gonna be also full Mirrors of Torment on Word. Word is kind of limited what he can do. Eventually he's gonna get himself silenced and rooted. Actually, it looks like he's gonna try to commit some damage. Sonar to Seavark is gonna, oh my goodness. What? What was that? Huh? Wait, that man went from like what looked to me. I gotta have to go look back, but I'm pretty sure it went from what looked like half health to no health. In like a global. Seavark tricketed. Yeah, dead. Huh? I'm sorry, what? Looks like Chicago again. Looks like maybe Chicago may be going first, but I think it's still trying to figure out who's going first, who's going next. Looks like it's gonna be Speed up and running. I don't know if Seavark is looking for the Rogue, but if he's aware that a Rogue is gonna be up next, his strategy may be adjusted. Mark for Death, I think he should know that there's a Rogue on him. Seeing that Mark for Death gives you an idea. Blink immediately out of that stun, so we know what kind of ability he's running. Cheap shot by Speed, as it looks like the root broke a little early. Gonna be Seavark trying to see if he can set up maybe a big old touch of the magic with Speed shrinking it out with a blinder to Seavark. Going for a he's going to first. I want to give Seavark a chance. Oh, okay. Okay, so Chicago was going to go first, but they're trying to give Seavark a little bit better of a chance because Shaman okay, I see. Shaman is a bit of a hard class for a mage at times. Blink into the wall, doesn't really go far from Rogue, but the ulti time is up, so Seavark does himself a lot of survivability here, does himself the ulti time with a bit of that temporal, so he's going to be able to recover a lot of the health after that big old explosive. Speed with a trick-in, going to be a trick-in for Seavark as the blind does come out. Speed trying to see if he can dive back himself, does have a touch of magic on him, and is going to be able to poke back out towards the mage. Mirrors of Torment still available. Does get a shot on Shadow, but he does get Seavark opportunity to at least get some gas. Speed gets some mad damage with Seavark. This eviscerates are actually quite brutal. Into Root onto the Rogue. Does he have any outs? Only a feint. And that's going to be Seavark blasted out some missiles onto the Rogue, trying to see if he can smoke around the corner. That's going to be the mage using the door Shadows in order to blink in at him. Speed has the Mirrors of Torment in him. Is actually going to be able to catch himself a re-stealth. Eventually, he should have the Mirrors of Torment given procs to Seavark and eventually maybe ruin the Rogue. Looks like he was able to wait him out. Mirror images are up for Seavark, trying to give himself a bit of a defense as the images can just offset some of the damage he takes. But so far, Speed is not really going anywhere. Got Vanish coming back up very soon. Cloak of Shadows available, so Seavark has the big immunity of Icebox still at the ready, as long as he doesn't get interrupted on Frost, which I don't think is possible unless somebody tries to cast a Frostbolt on Speed. Volley onto the Rogue, Trinkets as the Mirrors of Torment is attacking him. Cheap shot onto Seavark, does have a blink. It's going to be ulti time as well. Massive damage to Seavark is able to at least go for a bit of a reset with ulti time in order to catch up on health. Root onto the Rogue, touching the magic, does go into stealth for a second. Just trying to see if he can maybe just get away from Seavark for just a second. Interrupt not available for Rogue for a while. Does burn a Cloak of Shadows here. Dude, that Cloak of Shadows and those red eyes of the Dark Ranger actually looks so sick. Seavark with a Root onto Speed has a Vanish in case he needs to. And that's going to be the Vanish and try to go for that Shadow Strike. Staying aggressive with Seavark. Throw a blink out of the cheap shot into condition to follow. All the time still available, so you can get a lot of health back. Try to give himself a bit of a shield. And Speed is looking for the reset. Man, every time this Rogue has a lockdown with stun, Seavark just has to make sure there's a blink, there's an ult time there every single time. If he can do that, then he can basically counter a lot of the damage the Rogue does during that moment. Gonna be Speed with a smoke bomb, creating a bit of a light inside. Seavark blinking in aggressively. Quick root onto the Rogue. Does, I think, dive into the Shadow Meld for a second, maybe? Maybe he still has a meld ready for later. Gonna be touching the magic. Massive missiles, big damage. When does Speed just go down right here? Is this it? That's a lot of magic damage built up. Is he go down though? Barrage around the corner. The Rogue is still alive. Oh, gets him solo. Blind receiver Trinkets. Oh, he Trinkets just to make sure he can get past the blind. No way. Oh my god, that's a hard fought battle. That was such a hard fought duel. He did everything he could against the rogue. Speed played incredibly well, by the way. You got to give that man credit. He played so aggressive. I mean, I know rogues dive into stealth, right? But I feel like Speed has always been the kind of guy that played a lot more riskier for rogues, and I really appreciate that. He definitely got plenty of survivability, but generally he's the kind of guy that will use Vanish and aggressively Shadow Strike in there. And I love that kind of gameplay. What a match that was. I know, right? Death Knight hit with a poly immediately. Gonna be Mirrors of Torment. Looks like he's gonna back away from Seavark. Looks like he's just not even looking to get at him. Quick stun, quick grip, stun by the pet. Actually, the Sailor has his proper stun later. All the time for Seavark as the grippy hands comes out. It looks like he's just gonna wait him out a little bit. Alphas eventually he's gonna get silenced and rooted. Gonna be all the time as Mage goes next to him. It's gonna be that silence intro. Can't stop Seavark. Actually, all the damage in the world. Massive blasted onto the Alphas. Has himself the AMS. Can Seavark somehow blast through it? It's gonna be a bit more missiles. Trying to see if he can get past it. Touch of the Magic is still on. The Death Knight, it is going to do probably a lot of damage. Massive burst. And oh, wait, does he die? Ice Block out for a receiver. Alphas has no health whatsoever. This man, I think, is dead to Barrage. Is he, though? That's my question. Is he, though? I don't know if he is. Arcane Orb? Root? Touch Power? Potential Blasted? Barrage? But he does get the anti-magic zone. Sacrifice of the pet. Another Barrage walking out of the anti-magic zone. Might that be a good move? Blink it around the corner. Barrage. Missiles to follow. I think it's like, yeah. I'm sorry, Seavark. I didn't think you would need an ice block there, but I guess you had to. I mean, Sensei's trying to give you an honor duel with ice block. Is there any way for you to get cooldown reduction at all? I don't think so, right? No, I have to wait for block again. I don't think so. I think they'll just have to go. You know what I mean? I think they'll just have to go. Oh my god. Massive kick out of Sensei onto Seavark, who had all the time to remove all that damage backwards. Poly onto Sensei, but Zuen leaping in. Not much you could really do. This is where you would need an ice block. Man, I appreciate you guys like keeping these duels, man, active. I know Sensei wanted to give you like whole 2 minutes to get an ice block. And maybe you guys could get a bit of a rematch. Maybe the next duel we do, if Sensei's in the team and you are on team 2, and you guys are on separate teams, maybe we can have you guys duel first, so you can have a proper duel with full cooldowns and give you guys a chance to get a really clutch one. In cap, onto DJ with a karma early on for Sensei. DJ actually making the mistake of using the kill shot bleed onto Sensei, which is going to reverse a lot of damage back to him. Does put Sensei on ice, removing all the dodges, nullifying a lot of that value that the karma had. Sensei really quick with that ring of peace, knocking DJ out in the open. It's going to be able to root him next to him as the steel trap clams down his leg, not letting go. And Sensei actually may have been turned around upon one more hit. Oh, DJ Flex just kept the pressure rolling as best as possible. Didn't want to give Sensei much of an opportunity to do anything. Looks like it's going to be Chicago giving Flex a bit of a setup here. Let him get a bit of a heal. Chicago was given an opportunity to at least get himself a little bit of healing. The pet attack in Chicago really early on. Ghost Raptors immediately charging out as Chicago gets clammed down by that pet stun, the intimidation. Sunder not quite connected with DJ, but Chicago is not deterred. They're still trying to get himself as much maelstrom as possible. Flame Shock rolling into the bed. Definitely gonna have to get himself a little bit more healing. Kid, go. Wait, the pet actually is dead? Wait, huh? Does DJ realize his pet is dead? Even look at our corpse. Oh no, the pet just feigned death. I thought the pet actually died. I think he basically got the pet to feign death to maybe not have a Flame Shock rolling on him. Wait, when you feign death with your pet, does your pet also get to remove all the dots off of it? Is that a thing? There's gonna be a camo as the Ghost Raptor charged in. It looks like I think maybe DJ was able to get a proper camo. But I think he tried to see if he can get a freezing trap onto Chicago. Only trap one of the pets is gonna be the pet. Get hit with a flame shock. Definitely needs to get big LA blast on the DJ. Does he have any flame shocks? He could die in a flame shock. Massive blast from Chicago from downtown, just from a mile away. Just yeeted that thing. Jesus Christ. That is so good. Try to see if he can swing around to a DJ. I think it may be over for the Hunter unless he can someone turn around. It looks like Chicago with a Thunder does end up taking him out with Scarlet up next. And it looked like Gaga and Ben were ready to charge out, man. They were ready to go. Try to see if he may be able to get some plays with Chicago. Quick intro by the Frost Mage to swing around the corner. Ring of Frost putting Chicago in a tight situation. Try to go for that Deathborn. Gonna be quick intro, but the Ice Lance will do the trick. When you're stuck at that no health whatsoever, there's only so much you can really do. Well done, boys. Well done, boys. Let's get another duel up and running, yeah? Another 5v5 group rolling.